this away to start us off. And the kickoff goes out the back of the end zone, so a touchback. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. It's an out route, the catch made. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs.
My gosh, this defense heard all week about stopping this receiver. If you're going to do anything to have a chance to win, you got to stop this guy. In the very first play of the game, first down and big yards.
This line getting set up. It's a first down play. Quarterback keeps the football. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
And it's a nice job by this defense. They saw option. They actually forced the quarterback to pull the ball on the read, and then they corral him for a loss. You could tell they worked hard on that in practice.
Offense behind the 6 now on 2nd and 11 after the 1-yard loss. And the motion by the back now forces the defense to adjust. Here's a throw underneath to the back. Breaking free at midfield. Finds just enough space and makes the first down.
Defense kind of lost a running back here. Makes a nice catch and gets the first down in the process.
The Longhorns will have 1st and 10 here. And he'll set up to throw. Receiver makes the catch. They bring him down, but not before he gets inside the 30-yard line.
Well, you can tell the quarterback knew exactly what he wanted to do with the football. He was going to that in route no matter what. He hits it for a nice gain.
See what the call is on 1st and 10. Here comes a handoff. The gain is 2 yards, so it's 2nd and 8. This one's a compelling matchup. Early season, 2 top 10 teams. Kirk, we know that at this point, the rankings can be a little bit suspect, but a chance for both teams to step up and show they belong.
I just love these kind of matchups when you get a top 10 matchup early in the year. Really find out if these rankings are worthy of where these teams are considered at this point in the year. Find out if these teams have what it takes to be one of the top teams in college football when this game is over.
They're backed up here trying to make something happen on 3rd and long.
Boy, you'd love to see a few more yards here to give yourself a better chance on 3rd down. Now, here early in this game,
it's picked off. He tried to fire the ball into a tight window.
Hey, these guys have been giving up some plays. I mean, this offense looked pretty good. They're moving the ball, but they get them to 3rd down. They get pressure on the quarterback. Quarterback panics, puts that ball into coverage, and this defense comes up with that big interception.
Listen to the crowd energy here in the early going. This is a tough environment for visitors. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Boy, how about the defensive speed there in team pursuit? They recognize the toss sweep from the middle of the field and show their team speed to be able to eliminate this play.
They lose 3 in that play, so now it's 2nd down and 13. Important play coming up. Dropping back, it's DeMarco. And it falls incomplete.
Well, this quarterback and his receivers have got to get on the same page. They've got to find a rhythm if they want to move the ball down the field.
For the offense getting set, this is not where you want to be against shotgun now on third down. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. He's got it on the left side for a big gain. The ball carrier taken down, but there's a flag on the field. So the big gain wiped away by the penalty, and the offense moving backwards. And this crowd coming to life here, trying to help the defense get a stop with the offense pinned back. Looking for a man deep down the left side. Oh, and it's dropped right off his hands. A chance for a big play, but a little early nerves on the part of that receiver. The Buckeyes will line up to punt it away. No fair catch, looking to make a return here. And the returner is tackled by this punt coverage team. No connection there. The pass is incomplete.
I'm not sure the quarterback makes the right decision on this one. I think if he'd do it over again, he would have found a different target downfield. But he made his decision. That one's incomplete.
Quick throw complete to the tight end. Tackled quickly after the catch. He'll be short of the marker.
And there's the tight end who shows off his hands.
Empty set now, 5 wide. Third down, out of the shotgun. That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up fourth down now.
What a hit there on third down. The timing was perfect, and now we got a big fourth down play.
Longhorns will look to convert here on fourth down. And he's throwing for it on fourth down. Finds that big tight end for a short pass. Tackle made at the 41. That's first down yardage.
Big conversion for this offense, and for the defense, it's one thing to simply allow a first down, but entirely different thing when you realize the offense doesn't feel you. And this is exactly what happens here.
And they'll stop him after a fairly minimal pickup.
Nice job here of controlling the line of scrimmage by this offensive line. The back does what he needs to do to get positive yards on first down.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Fakes the handoff here, looking to throw it. On the run, he'll let it go. That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact, no flag, brings up third down.
Chris, I thought he had his hands on that football. I thought he was going to come down with it. But give the defense all the credit with a big hit to knock that ball loose.
They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Drops back, needing a third down completion here. And it's incomplete again. Fourth down coming up. So here on fourth down, out comes the field goal team. And they will trust the kicker here from 55 yards out. Let's see if he can get it there. What a kick. It's good from 55.
Boy, this guy has such a strong leg. No problem. Up into the net from 50-plus.
They come away with 3 points on the drive, and now the kickoff team will boot it away. Kick bounces out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Okay, here comes the Ohio State offense back on the field. They're coming off a quick 3 and out, so looking to put something together on this drive with a little more urgency.
Nice solid run here by this back. Did a nice job of just kind of finding that lane, pick up some positive yards here on first and 10.
The game makes it second and medium. It's a shotgun run call. Slams right into a wall. They got him for a loss.
My gosh, this offensive line's got to do a better job of blocking. The defense was zeroed in on the ball carrier and absolutely nowhere to go for the offense.
Offense will try to convert a third and long from the 27. We'll see if the defense brings the blitz. Looking downfield, it's DeMarco. Makes the throw across the middle of the field. Makes the grab with plenty of room to run. Tackle made, but a strong arm throw by the senior quarterback.
One of the areas that separates good offensive coordinators from great ones is how efficient their offense is on third down passing plays. And that was a perfect call and really well executed.
Buckeyes begin a new series here, 1st and 10. And the single back takes the handoff. Nowhere to run up the middle.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
Offense behind the 6 now on 2nd and 11 after the 1-yard loss. Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. Grabbed by the receiver. They get him down, but the game moves the ball to the +40.
Well, the defense sits back in a zone coverage. Good job here by the quarterback, recognizing that soft coverage, and he hits the routine drag route underneath for a 1st down.
And the pass is incomplete on the final play of this quarter. So Texas has the lead, Kirk, as we break here for the quarter. Let's check out the stats now through the opening period. Plenty of time for some plot twists here as we begin the 2nd quarter. Here we go, first play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a 2nd down play. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside give. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Things just appear to be a bit out of sync from the get-go on that one. Give credit to the front 7 of that defense for staying in the proper lanes and getting to the ball carrier, not let him dance around and make something out of nothing.
Dropping back, it's DeMarco. Fires it to the wideout. What a catch! They make the tackle, but all the way down to the 17.
Well, if I'm this defense, you get these guys to 3rd down, you better bracket or double team some kind of coverage roll to this receiver to take him away. This guy makes another big play.
They try the middle, but gain nothing on that play.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
Now it's 2nd down here. From the shotgun, drops back looking for an open man. Gets the ball up as he's hit, but it's incomplete.
Boy, that pass rush got in there in a hurry. Great job by this defense of disrupting the rhythm and timing between the quarterback and the receivers.
And the crowd coming to life here, trying to help this defense down in the red zone. Drops back, looking to throw for it on 3rd down. Fires it to the wideout. Oh, that one's picked off. Brought down after a short return, but the pick sets up his offense.
Chris is just trying to find the hole in the zone coverage. But, as you know, those windows can open and close pretty quickly, especially in the middle of the field. So the timing's got to be just right, or you're going to see an interception like this.
Offense lines up for a 2nd down play off the incompletion. And the back now goes in motion. Looking to pass here on 2nd down. Looking right, this one caught. Moves the ball out across the 30. It's good for a 1st down.
Anytime you have a chance to get this wide receiver isolated and get the ball in his hands, you do it.
1st down here for this offense. Gets made on the out route. Oh, he breaks free, still going. Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice game there.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. Picks up 2, so it's 2nd and 8.
Love this early in the game by this defense, taking control of the line of scrimmage, not giving this back anywhere to go, and they keep him short of the 1st down.
Offense getting set up. Here's 2nd down. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space, still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
The defense stops him just short of the marker. That'll bring up 4th down.
Chris, great effort here by this defense to keep him short of the 1st down. Now they've got a tough decision to make here on this 4th down and short.
4th down, look at the throw for it. He's got it, and that is enough for a 1st down. And they've got him down at the 3. Big gain on that completion. The Longhorns line up with a 1st and goal. And they're trying to punch it in here. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Longhorns. But they were backed up to start the drive with some bold play calling, great execution, and they reached the end zone.
You know, it's easy to just kind of pull your horns in and get conservative when you're pushed way back close to your own goal line, but not this offense. They came out, showed the confidence that they have in their quarterback, and it paid off. Nice touchdown.
And the extra point gives them a double-digit lead. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. And the Ohio State offense comes back onto the field. The last possession ended in a dreaded red zone interception. Let's see if they can bounce back from that costly error. Tackle made on the play at the 29-yard line.
Boy, it's so easy to get caught up in the receivers and the quarterback, and your eyes get lost, and forget about the running back. Nice catch and a 1st down for this offense.
It's a quick grab. They bring him down, but an explosive play by this offense. Big gain.
Quarterback sees that this defense is dropping way back in zone coverage, so he does the right thing. Gets it underneath to that drag route and picks up a 1st down.
Looking to throw. It's DeMarco. Delivers from the pocket, complete over the middle.
Simple pitch and catch on the drag route. Quarterbacks love these routes because they're short throws. But those yards after the catch kind of pad your stats.
Pass caught. 2nd down. The ball is handed off out of the shotgun. Going absolutely nowhere. It'll be a loss of the play. The Buckeyes come to the line looking to crank up the tempo. And now the offense will call a timeout. Something the coach didn't like about this. Crucial play coming up. Critical 3rd down play for this offense right here. Dropping back, looking to throw for the 1st down. Contact as he let the ball go. Cannot connect. Incomplete, and now 4th down.
Well, the defense picks the right time to get after this quarterback. 3rd down, critical down and distance. Do a good job of dialing things up and good coverage downfield. He didn't have anywhere to go with the ball.
The Buckeyes will come to the line on 4th down, looking to convert. 4th down, he's throwing for it. He's got it, enough for a 1st down. They've got him, but they convert on 4th down, and the drive keeps going. Okay, we reached the 2-minute timeout. The offense some work to do here, trying to cut into this lead before halftime. This offense trying to get going has put together a positive drive here in the 2nd quarter. To the air, it's DeMarco. Catch made on the left side. Oh, he fought hard there. Broken tackle, but brought down short of the sticks. defense is coming after him. Just flings it out of bounds, and the pass rush closing in.
How about the defense's effort here? You're dealing with one of the more athletic quarterbacks in the country. Anytime he scrambles, you better have 3 or 4 guys pursuing the football. They do a good job of affecting his rhythm by pressuring him to the whistle.
And here comes the noise. This crowd is trying to inspire this defense to make a big red zone stop. Shotgun formation here on 3rd down. This one's going to fall incomplete. Brings up 4th down.
The quarterback did all he could here to wait until the last possible moment, but he waits just a hair too long, which allows the defense to actually hit him as he throws the ball.
Here comes a gamble. Offense on the field, going for it on 4th down. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. Finds his receiver. That's enough for the 1st down. The game moves the football to the 6-yard line. It'll be 1st down and goal.
Well, it's always a gamble to go for it on 4th down where you're already in field goal range, but it looks like they won't rehash this decision when it's all said and done. That's a 1st down.
Buckeyes looking to finish the drive here. It's 1st and goal. Back in motion now. And it looks like the quarterback's going to run it. He's tackled down at the 4-yard line. Defense getting pushed back.
Well, another short game for this offense on the ground, and you got to give a lot of credit to the defense. They have really negated that aspect of this offense the entire 1st half and really making them one-dimensional. And if that doesn't change, I don't know how they get back into this game.
Direct snap. Couldn't quite get there, but brought down at the 1-yard line.
Well, they came very close to punching that one in, and now 3rd down and goal. And if I'm the OC, I challenge my offensive line in that back. I just slam it right back into that A-gap and try to overpower that defensive front.
And it's a wildcat look here. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Buckeyes.
What a job by this offense here near the end of the half, leaning on the run game to cut into this lead and make this a one-possession game. Talk about seizing some momentum.
The extra point is good. They trail by 3 now, 10-7. So after the touchdown, here's the kickoff, and we'll see if the opposing offense has time to answer before halftime. So no return on this one. Ball just bounces into the end zone for a touchback. Timeout is called to talk strategy. Close game here as we approach halftime. They'll hand it off. Gain of 2 yards. Now it's 2nd down and 8.
Defense does a really nice job here of being able to contain that run game. Held him just at 2 yards. Chris, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling the plays at 2nd and 8, that's a different deal. Now he's got a problem.
The deep shot is caught for a big gain. So a timeout is called. Just a few seconds left here in the 1st half. So the offense takes the field in the final seconds of the half. Chance for just a couple more plays. Looking to throw it on 1st down. Incomplete, just 3 seconds left. Time for one more play.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out the punishment, but here, he's the one that has to absorb the contact, and as a result, he's unable to hold on to the football.
Knocks that one right down the middle. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. Longhorns will kick this away to begin the second half. And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. And he stopped at the 20. Tried to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. Okay, here comes the Ohio State offense back on the field. The ground game ineffective in the first half. Let's see if they stay patient or look to open up with the pass game. The defense all over it. They stop it right at the line.
It was an excellent effort by this defense, just staying in their own fence, holding their own to line of scrimmage, and then making a tackle. Offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get any yards at all.
Quarterback looks to his right and finds his man. We're able to get him down.
Hey, it's a game, but you get the sense that this offense wanted a little bit more from that play.
Dropping back, it's DeMarco. Can't hold on. Good defensive play, brings up a fourth down.
Great job by this defense once again on that third down, and now we get to fourth down. And you start to think about things here as we get into the second half, Chris. You go for it, you make it, everybody's happy. If you go for it on fourth down and you don't get it, now you're giving your opponent the football in pretty good field position.
Okay, the Texas offense comes back out on the field. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. It's an out route, the catch made.
Chris, a really great job here with the quarterback and the receiver. This is all about timing. The quarterback gets back, no hitch in his delivery, gets the ball out in front of the receiver where he can run away from the defender for a nice completion.
Short pass finds the tight end. Breaks loose at the 45. Tackle is finally made, but the gain is all the way to the 24.
The defense is sprawled all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
One explosive play has this offense set up just outside the red zone now with a first down. The shotgun handoff here. It's a 2-yard gain. 2nd and 8 coming up.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage, not give up big run plays.
Brought down after the catch, but at the 8-yard line, the offense threatening here.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
It's a 2nd and goal play for the offense. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. Touchdown, Texas. This passing game is on fire today.
And this running back's going to show you he can be a receiver as well. He's just not back there running the football. Nice job of showing that versatility. Pulls it in and gets 6.
Empty backfield now as they go for 2. Quarterback drops back. And it's incomplete that time. Just out of reach of the receiver. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. He'll be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. Here comes the powerful Buckeye offense back onto the field. This group is coming off a quick 3-and-out. Can they put something together in this run? They'll tackle him right at the 25-yard line.
What a great job to be able to establish some rhythm to an offense. When you can run the football like this, it just opens up the playbook. You can continue to run. You can go to play action. You really keep the defense on their heels when you can run the ball like this. Nice play.
The receiver makes the catch. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion.
Quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a first down. But instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
And they pick up the first on the ground. The defense swarms him in the backfield. They have nowhere to run. Loses 2 yards.
Well, they keep trying to run the football, and they keep getting dominated at the line of scrimmage. That has been a theme throughout this entire game. We've talked about it earlier in the game. It's not changing at all. They become one-dimensional, and I think it's allowed this defense to really lock in on that quarterback.
It's complete. That's enough for a first down. Tackle made after a solid gain. They'll spot the ball at the 34.
On a tight game like this, you're on the road. Why not take a chance? Go for it, you hit it, and you quiet the crowd in the process.
The Buckeyes will line up on 1st and 10. Back to throw. It's DeMarco. Taking a deep shot here to the right. Incomplete. They cannot connect on the deep ball.
He's looking for that deep completion. I love the chunk play. I love the idea of being aggressive. They just come up empty.
After the incompletion, 2nd and 10 from the 34. Ball handed off. He gets loose. That one moves the ball across the 40.
I tell you, to be able to pick up a nice gain like that, those offensive linemen have to sustain their blocks. Gave him a chance at a really nice gain.
On 3rd and short, they'll try to throw for it here. Lets it go quickly. And he's intercepted. He stepped in front of that bullet. Tackle made after a short return. The pick ends that play.
Well, for defensive backs, man, they salivate for opportunities like this. Some may only get 1 or 2 a year. He was not going to squander this chance.
Here's the first play of the drive now. They begin at the 39. Pressure is coming. Looking deep to the right side. Tried to press the ball deep, but it's incomplete.
It's pretty simple as a defensive coordinator. When the quarterback drops back to throw, if we get pressure on him, we got a chance to slow him down and win the football game. If we don't, could be a long afternoon. Good job here by dialing up the pressure.
Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. Catch made on the right side. And the defense swarms. Not much of a gain on that completion. Made the catch, but he was surrounded, Kirk. Not much room to run.
They did a really good job that time of leveraging him out in space. I thought he might have a chance to be able to shake loose because he is so elusive. But defense, as you said, did a really good job in the open field surrounding him. Just nowhere for him to go to pick up any more positive yards.
And he'll drop back here on 3rd down. Quick throw, catch made on the out route. They pick up enough for the first down. Football goes to the 45.
Well, this quarterback is unflappable. Here they are working with the lead in the 2nd half. Into a 3rd down, you got to throw the football. This is where you trust the quarterback to make a good decision, an accurate throw. He does it, you convert, and you keep working that clock.
From the shotgun, an inside handoff. He's past the marker and still going. They stop him, but it's a first down. So Texas has the lead, Kirk, as we break here for the quarter. We've reached the end of 3. Time is running out to cut into the lead. Let's take a look at the game sets before we move on. 1 quarter to go. Let's see if this sets up as a classic finish. So here we go. First play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. Looking to scramble. Using his legs here. He'll head out of bounds after a solid gain on that run.
You know, they tried to catch this defense napping on 1st and 10 by taking a shot downfield. The defense does their job. They've got everybody covered. But I'm telling you, you better account for this quarterback because he can take off when things aren't there and use his legs, and he does that for the first down.
Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. Longhorns looking to cash in this red zone trip. They'll run it from the gun. That's a nice wrap up there by the junior. Here we go, 3rd and short on the 7th play of this drive. They'll try to move the chains here on the ground. They bring him down short of the end zone, but this will set up a 1st and goal.
Boy, as a head coach, you preach 4th quarter offense all year long. The importance of being able to finish out a game. This is a great example. They have secured this football, this drive. They've been able to convert on 3rd downs, and they keep moving it.
Mowers all the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Longhorns.
Chris, that's what I love about this quarterback. It's a great touchdown, but he shows you his versatility. We know he can throw it, but here he shows you his speed and how he can make the defense pay for that as well.
Extra point up and good. A 19-point lead now here in the final quarter. And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. Tackled at the 14. Not very good field position to start here. Here comes the Buckeye offense onto the field. The last possession ended in an interception. Let's see if they continue to trust this quarterback in the passing game. To throw, it's DeMarco. Lets it fly to the wideout. He's got it with room to run. They bring him down, but a big chunk of yardage on the play.
Chris, here we are in the 4th quarter. These guys are trailing. Hadn't been a great day, but with this quarterback, he's as gifted as anybody in the country. You never count these guys out.
Gain moves the ball to the 37. Another first down. Looking to throw here. Running out of time in the pocket. Oh, downfield catch made on the left side. They've got him at the 48, but that's a first down. That's the tight end flexed out into the slot, looking for a matchup there, Kirk.
Well, it is a matchup because he has the size where he's very difficult to be able to match up for his safety, and he's got the speed to be able to outrun a linebacker. That's why they like to flex him out like that and be able to pick up nice big gains like this.
Bringing pressure. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Good pass rush there on first down.
The passing game just hasn't been consistent today. It's plain and simple. They might not quite be out of it yet, but they have to start connecting soon or this one will be over.
He's back to throw again on 2nd down. Took contact on the throw. The QB throws his 3rd pick of the day. He could go. Touchdown, Texas. The defense contributes 6 points.
Well, it's just something freeing when you have this kind of lead and you can just turn the defense loose. Getting aggressive pays off for them here. They get the interception, and what athletic ability there to take it into the end zone for a touchdown.
And the extra point was up and good. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. And he's brought down at the 16. Would have been better off leaving it in the end zone for a touchback. Here comes the powerful State offense onto the field. They have got to bounce back on this possession after throwing a pick-6 last time out here. Makes a quick catch. It's a nice gain. Will move the football up to the 27.
Finally, good for them. They come up with a big play like this. Let's face it, offense has been at a premium for these guys. You wonder where plays like this have been all game long.
To throw, it's DeMarco. Receiver makes the grab. They bring him down, but he makes the 40-yard line. That's a solid gain.
You know, not a lot of room there for the quarterback to operate, but he shows you the accuracy to be able to make that throw and get some yards.
Great start to the drive. Back-to-back explosive plays, and now another first down. And it's incomplete. The defensive pressure affected his throw that time.
Well, this defensive coordinator has been all over it, mixing up the looks, doing a good job of getting pressure on this quarterback there. Almost a sack. They hit him right as he's releasing the ball, almost coming up with another turnover. Just a dominating day for this defense.
Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. Missed his receiver. It's incomplete. The player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. Now from the 40, the offense faces a 3rd and long to keep this drive going. Dropping back, they're going to throw for the first down. And the ball is picked off.
I just don't think there's anything else you can do as a play caller. You've got to be able to throw the ball downfield. You just got to hope that your quarterback and receivers can execute when the defense knows it's coming. Here, the interception cost them.
The Longhorns offense takes the field. They're going to run it. The gain is 3 yards, so 2nd and 7.
Hey, listen, you don't always have to have big plays to be successful. It's a nice, solid gain here, keeps you on schedule, and you get ready for that next play.
They look to throw it here on second down. Looking for the wideout. But they can't make the connection. Ball's incomplete.
Well, they don't make the completion here. The timing seemed to be off between a quarterback and the receiver. But, man, this defensive coordinator, he may want to consider getting more pressure on this quarterback by changing some things up. He's got a lot of time back there to throw the ball. And eventually, that's going to cost you.
Fighting for yardage, but the defense stops him just short of that first down marker.
Now, a 4th down.
So now on 4th down, out comes the field goal unit. Makes it look easy. And that will extend their lead even further.
Oh, Chris, it's a nice kick here to polish off that drive with at least 3 points up on the board.
So after adding to this big lead, they'll set to kick it away. And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. And he stopped at the 18. Returner trying to make a play, but a touchback would have been a better idea. Okay, here comes the Ohio State offense back on the field. Desperate times here. They need points, and they have to score quickly. The freshman brought down after a nice run.
Well, depending on the temperament of the head coach, he's either turning to the bench and screaming, where in the heck was that all game? Or maybe he's just kind of keeping that to himself, thinking, all right, maybe this is something to build on. Maybe something positive can come out of this. You're going to have some bad games from time to time. We'll see how he gets his team ready in the future. That right there, that's what they've been looking for all game.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Back to pass. It's DeMarco. It's picked off again, the 4th for this QB today.
Well, that interception really about cost him the game here. And I understand. You got to do everything you can to get back in it, down by a couple scores. But the interception, for the most part, seals the deal for the defense.
Okay, the Texas offense comes back out on the field. And his home crowd ready to celebrate a very satisfying home victory.
would have stayed on his track and stayed more to the inside, I think that play opens up for a nice gain. Instead, he's looking for the big play, bounces it to the outside, and there's just too much speed on that defense.
Pounding away with the run game.
Just another example of this offense, Chris, doing pretty much whatever they want to do. They've been able to run the football. Offensive lines held their own in pass protection. Quarterbacks had an outstanding day. You add all that up, it's a big reason why they're up by such a wide margin.
With the carry, it's the rundown. No gain on the play. Fourth down coming up.
This was a case of a higher-ranked, respected team that came in here and handled business. Did what we expected them to do, Kirk, but they did it with impressive focus and execution.
Man, you said it. These guys just seem to be on a mission today. They weren't going to let anything get in their way, especially another ranked opponent. This team was motivated from the opening kickoff.
And that is going to do it. We enjoyed being here. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.